Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I am a divorced, now single woman, was in a relationship with a man for 7 years. He needed to borrow money. I know how you feel about that, but I did it anyway because I thought we were going for the long haul. $200,000 later, he lost all the money. He was doing some crypto something, lost all the money. He has since ended the relationship, so now I am out $200,000, which was basically the majority of what I had. I gave the money with my heart, so I can say I'm leaving it in God's hands. If I get the money back, he is making monthly payments, but he's basically just paying me back the interest at this point. But with the money that I do have left to my name, I'm 55 years old, and I approximately have $95,000 left to my name. I would like to know, how can I make that money work better for me so that I'm not working forever and ever and ever, which I may have to be, but I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing with what I have left.
Wow. That's a sad story of how we got here.
It is. And I really thought that I was going to be going the long haul. I still love him. I'm still in contact with him, obviously. He has his own financial problems, obviously.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
you kind of got that part figured out, I hope. Yeah. All right. The good news is he's in the rearview mirror. The bad news is we're $200,000 poorer. The other news is this. Let's just pretend that none of that happened.
Okay.
And you were sitting here and you just called me and said, I'm 55. I got 95,000. Am I going to be okay? Answer is, yeah, if you get on a budget, you stay out of debt, you invest in your 401k and plan on working for the next 10, 12 years.
Absolutely. 100%.
You're going to be okay.
Right now.
But the 95 is not going to make you okay, Lisa. Your work, what do you earn?
Hey, George here with a quick interruption. If something were to happen to you tomorrow, would your family know where to find your life insurance policy, your will, even your Netflix password? Well, Knockbox solves that. It's a kit that organizes your financial accounts, estate plans, and everything your family would need all in one place. That way they don't have to hack into your laptop or locate some long-lost thumb drive. So leave them a legacy, not a scavenger hunt with Knockbox. Ramsey fans get the best discount available at knockbox.com/Ramsey. That's knockbox.com/Ramsey.
What do you earn?
I between $56,000 and $60,000 a year. I'm a server in a high-end restaurant. So some days it's great and some days it's bad. It's not a consistent paycheck, but I do love my job.
Do they have 401k available to this?
They do, but they don't recommend doing it through our company because they don't match. So I don't. I save my own money. I'm not a spender. I'm very, very reasonable with myself. I own my own car. I have zero debt.
Good. Okay. So really what you've got to do is you've got to fund a Roth IRA, and you need to be saving.
Roth IRA.
Are you out of debt completely?
No debt. Zero debt.
Okay, good. Do you have an emergency fund of any kind, 3 to 6 months of expenses?
Well, that's my $100,000 that I have left.
Okay, that's not an emergency fund.
Where is that money, Lisa, right now? That 95?
Right now, I have $90,000 in a high yield savings account, which I was making about $600 a month in interest with all the money that I had, but now I'm down to like $130 a month in interest, which is hideous. And then $14,000 I have in a stock from my ex-husband's work that I just leave. I don't even look at it, and it grows a little bit and does what it does, and I'm just leaving it there.
Okay, here's what I want you to do.
And I keep
Here's what I want you to do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want you to go to RamseySolutions.com and click on SmartVestor Pro and find one in your area that can sit down with you and design your investment plan. Your investment plan needs to sound like this. Of the $90,000, 3 to 6 months of expenses, which is $15,000 for you, needs to go in a high-yield savings. The rest of this, including cashing out that stupid stock, needs to go in good growth stock mutual funds, and some of it needs to go into a Roth IRA in growth stock mutual funds, okay? And you need to do a Roth IRA every year, and you probably need to be doing some in this 401k, even though they don't match, because I need you to start investing 15% of your $65,000 or $70,000 a year, and the Roth IRA won't quite get you there.
Okay.
And if you start investing that,
Okay.
you're going to be investing $10,000, $12,000 a year in good mutual funds, in a retirement account. In 10 years, you're going to have some money.
Okay. So who am I calling?
Smart Vestor Pros. There's a list of them at RamseySolutions.com, and it's the people we recommend in the investment world. You can look at them. They'll sit down with you and have the heart of a teacher. I want you to understand what you're doing. That's why we require them to have the heart of a teacher. But basically, we're going to put all this money in good mutual funds, most of it in Roth IRAs where we can, and maybe some in a 401k, and you're going to systematically start rebuilding your wealth by steadily investing over the next 10 to 12 years.
Okay.
And you'll end up further along than you were before you met Crypto Bro, who screwed you over. Wow. And don't do that again, by the way.
I think she learned her lesson.
I hope so.
I don't think she
I
wants
hope so.
to.
The next time someone comes along and pulls at your heart, tell them to take a walk when it comes to your wallet.
I know. And that's where people get in trouble, though, because, I mean, she said it, and it's true. It's like you're in a relationship for years and years and years and years, and you never get married, and it's as much liability.
Well, they got a divorce.
No, I think she had an ex-husband. I think this was the guy she was dating.
Oh, you know
But that's
what?
how I understood it.
You might be right.
I think that's what, I don't think they were ever married.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, because she said, I thought we were going the long haul. I think I could be, I could, either way, Lisa.
So
Yeah,
he
that.
dated you so he could fund his crypto.
Not
Oh, that's-
because of, I don't believe that,
I
Lisa.
do.
No, I think he dated you because he loved you.
Yeah.
And then
Except for that
she
part
had
where-
money that he could use, and he believed the crypto thing. That's the thing, is it's the quick cash. It's the Vegas of today. It's like, hey, here's the smart investing. Here's the shortcut.
If
crypto.
only it was only as risky as Vegas. That would be nice.
More risky is what you're saying.
Definitely more risky than Vegas. This is like a sure thing you're going to lose it.
I know.
Yeah. It's just, I mean.
Yeah, and Lisa, in the single stock, because she was like, I just want to leave that.
No.
And so I know, but explaining and understanding that puts you at a level of risk, because if that company for some reason has a downturn, then that 14,000 is going down, and you can earn so much more from a diversification standpoint, but also from the interest rate. You can earn more diversifying and putting that money in mutual funds, Lisa. So when we were talking about the single stock, and that's what the Smart Vestor Pro is going to be able to help you to kind
They can guide you through that
all
and
of it.
teach you all of that. And so, we've just got to get the majority of that $90,000, $95,000 to work for you. It's not working. $130, like you said, is horrendous. And you said that properly. But guard your heart, kiddo. You don't get a second one of these. You've done your one. You don't get another one.
Would you have him still pay her? She said he's kind of just still paying me. Would you just let that?
Yeah, I would love him for her to pay her, but my expectation of this is close to zero. I mean, Crypto Bro's going to pay his debt? Come on. Really? I doubt it. But if he does, we'll just count it as gravy on the biscuit.
There you go. That's
This is the Ramsey Show. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.